Let's go rhino hunting. How about that? Christie, okay, I don't know, greased his sides to get onto the stage to say that independents who backed Biden have buyer's remorse and are very angry because he has governed like he's left of FDR. Thanks for the relevant and timely comparisons, fat ass. New Jersey Governor Christie said Tuesday that that's enough helium. I'll be able to float for the Macy's Day Parade. That he believed independents who voted for President Joe Biden are now having buyer's remorse. Kind of like what he heard about his own constituency when he was governor of New Jersey. Hey, we thought that he'd be a good governor. He's just fat and disgusting. Former New Jersey Governor Christie said Tuesday that he believes, yes, buyer's remorse, we got it. Joe Biden said he's going to be a uniter and he's going to moderate the country, all right? Bring it together, Christie said on Fox and Friends, and when he's there, it's Friends and Friends, because they need an extra couch. He's governed like he's left of FDR and independents who voted for him last November. Independents. Is that just a code for dead? Really have buyer's remorse now, and they've very angry. Grammatically fine. Must have had some excess butter stuffed in his cheeks, and it affected his enunciation on the day. Christie said the election results in Virginia and New Jersey earlier this month bear out his theory. Ha ha! Couldn't tell that from any of the other special elections that were going on. Oh, this is a really close district, especially like 10 of them that were in Texas. Oh, looks like, Democrats, they're polling really close. And then the top names at the ballot, the top 5 were all Republicans by a wide margin. But yeah, okay. It's something that Christie should be able to speak on because he's very familiar with anything that's wide. Virginia voters had chosen Biden over former President Donald Trump by 10 points. Really? Cool. Want to run any of that back? No, we got it. Only to elect GOP gubernatorial hopeful Glenn Youngkin a year later. Yeah, isn't that a bitch? In New Jersey, Democratic incumbent Phil Murphy won by a much tighter than expected 3.2 points. How did that shift so much? It was only like a couple hundred votes the last time I looked at it, but yeah, no, 3.2 points. Yeah, that's weird considering like 99% of precincts were reporting and it was within, yeah, like I said, a few hundred votes, and then all of a sudden 3.2 points, huh? Nothing fucked up there. An October Gallup poll showed Biden losing support from independents by 21 points since June. It really does suck to be the old man. There he is. He's got that confused look because nobody out there outside of the press is attending any of his rallies. And he's like, I don't get it. 81 million votes. And it's like, we totally do, though. Biden ran to the center of progressives like Senator Bernie Sanders and Elizabeth Warren during the 2020 Democratic primary, though his Build Back Better reconciliation bill, which still needs to be passed by Congress, incorporates social spending programs that the left-wing party supports. Sort of, kind of, not really a majority, nor really a plurality of people really appreciate, but yeah, no, it's important and it won't cost anybody anything, right? Oh, but Fathead was out there making his really lukewarm statements because he was out there trying to pimp a book, which everybody who's on Fox News just does. Terrible platform. Republican rescue, saving the party from truth deniers, conspiracy theorists, and dangerous policies of Joe Biden. Joe Biden's not a Republican, but that's fine. Okay. On Fox, he said he remained friends with former President Donald Trump, despite the two not speaking since before the January 6th Capitol attack. It's very important phrasing that they have there. They haven't spoken since before January 6th, but they needed an opportunity to just, demark a certain point in time. Okay. Look, we're still friends. You should probably ask Trump on that one. And we're always going to be friends. Okay, again, can we get Snopes on this? Because they can't really fact check a gun claim, but let's just see if they can find any truth in those statements. And the friendship we've always had is a friendship of peers. Trying to put yourself on the same level as Trump, that's cute. Where you tell each other the truth. Okay. Trump was reportedly irritated that Christie refused to push the so-called big lie. Who's that coined by? Same group of people that would tell you that Kyle Rittenhouse is a white supremacist. Oh, okay, cool. But they're gonna go ahead and say that the opposition is pushing a big lie. That's fun. Friends tell each other the truth. Christie continued, and all I'm saying is I haven't heard the truth in years. Anyways, more rhinos. Like I said, we're going on safari here today. Wyoming GOP won't recognize Liz Cheney as member over anti-Trump stance. No, just being a complete and utter sellout. So what does this mean? Well, she's no longer a member of the Republican Party. Ain't that great? She was censured over her just bafflingly stupid takes in January or early February. Can't quite pinpoint the date. Now, well, I guess 11 months later, she's out of the party. Sorry, Liz, you're out. God, it's going to be hilarious to see you blown out in primaries by or even would she be part of the primary now with us? But yeah, no, for re-election bids, yeah, double digits. Like mid-level double digits too. It's going to be beautiful. The Wyoming Republican Party has voted to no longer recognize GOP Congresswoman. Remember when she used to be a chairwoman on a very important panel and then be like the third most important House Republican? God, weren't those the days? You fucking fork-tongued cunt. As a member, due to her repeated criticism, no, not just repeated criticism of former President Donald Trump, just for being an overall shitty and terrible member of the GOP, like it says here over in the fucking gray box. Not referring to Liz Cheney any further. Cheney rips McCarthy over silence on GOP representatives' video attacking AOC and Biden. Again, her criticism over President Donald Trump was the only thing that prompted this split from the party. That's just one of many, many instances. The party's Central Committee voted 31 to 29 over the weekend to take steps against Cheney, the daughter of former Warhawk. No, to be fair, he is still a Warhawk, but former Vice President Dick Cheney. In February, the same body overwhelmingly voted to censure the Congresswoman after she voted to impeach Trump on an article of incitement of insurrection in connection with the January 6th riot. We're going to have to eventually put a year to that, which is fucking hilarious. At the U.S. Capitol, a spokesperson for Cheney, Wyoming's lone representative in the House, yes, said it was laughable for anybody to suggest Cheney isn't a conservative Republican. You must get a bigger reaction than Richard Pryor in the fucking mid-70s then. She is bound by her oath to the Constitution. Yeah, cool. Spokesman Jeremy Adler. I'm sure that there's no relation there whatsoever. Sadly, a portion of the Wyoming GOP leadership, overwhelming majority in January, and then a majority, but it's sadly a portion. I guess he didn't really want to ascribe how many people, but yeah, I guess a majority is a portion, to be fair. Wyoming GOP leadership has abandoned that fundamental principle. Yes, when you're wrong, but then you point the finger at everybody else in the room saying that everybody else is the problem, perhaps you need to just realize that maybe you're the bad guy. I don't know, and instead allowed themselves to be held hostage to the lies of a dangerous and irrational man. Speaking of which, hi. See, he's so scary, he's so dangerous, he's dancing on stage. It's just a picture that strikes the fear in the hearts of many. Cheney is one of 10 House Republicans who voted to impeach Trump on January 13th, saying her decision was an act of conscience in defense of the Constitution, and I don't know, just continued to fucking cry into her oatmeal. Sucks to suck. In May, House Republicans voted to remove Cheney from her position as conference chair. That's the position that she held. And now she's looking forward to holding another position on the unemployment line. Really does suck. What about those other 10 House Republicans? Well, you got Adam Kinzinger, who's not going to be running again. Anthony Gonzalez has said that he's not going to be running again. Fred Upton, he said that he's unsure about running again in 2022. Pretty much everybody in those 10 positions have said that they're not going to be going back again. I'm not entirely sure about all 10 of them, but yeah, we're getting to a point where a large portion have already indicated that they're not going to be hanging around again, mostly because you can see the writing is on the wall. Whenever somebody gets an endorsement from Trump, I think he's really close to being undefeated, or he's at least in about that 90 percentile when it comes to backing a winner, as opposed to Kissinger and Cheney, who their endorsements, yeah, they're lucky to break double digits when it comes to election day. Let's get McCarthy, because he could be the next one to go. That's better. So yeah, these rhinos, they just keep getting knocked off one by one by one. Now, if there's just a few more in the Senate that get primaried in a couple of months' time, God, that'd really be a great way to kick off 2022, because it's going to be a dark few months, that's for true. With that said, guys, thank you all very much for the gift of your time. I've been Don Consuelo. I want you to follow your gut and get after it. Take care, everyone.